Welcome, college football fans. Today I'm going to talk about the Michigan Wolverines cheating, or are they? The big question I have is it really cheating? Yes, they're videotaping a team's signals. What is the difference between that and someone sitting in the stands or someone going to scout and writing, handwriting what these signals are, what the other team is doing? If you don't like it, change your signs. If you are frustrated by it, change your signs. It seems to be kind of ridiculous to think that teams are not going to be paying attention to these signs, and especially when you're scouting things and checking things out, change your signs. If you set up in a formation, if teams have video of you in a formation, they're going to be studying that. Is that any different than like getting the signs directly? Did Michigan really do anything wrong here? At the end of the day, that is the question. Is it cheating? If you feel it is, then give me your reasons as to why it's cheating. This is something that teams try to do during games. It's something that teams obviously send people to games to do. I don't understand why you cannot change it up, either go into huddles and send plays in that way, or give your players wristbands and switch every week your play calling. It's not difficult to fix. You, as an opponent of Michigan, this doesn't seem, or any team, this doesn't seem like it would be that hard to do. At some point in time, someone was going to pick up on signs, whether they're videotaping or not. The fact that Michigan got caught doing this, I find it hard to believe they're the only ones doing this. I find it hard to believe that they will be the last team to do this. Every team tries to pick up signs. Every team tries to read what the offense or defense is doing. Every team tries to put their teams in the best position to play. If you don't like it, fix how you're doing things. If you're sending signs that's showing signs, putting up a big sign out there so everybody can see it, what are you doing? You're telling everybody your play, especially if you're not changing it up. If you make no changes, you're telling everybody your play. Why is it illegal? Why is that any different than sending scouts to watch a game or watching video of a game for hours and hours on end? I don't understand this whole big explosion of this is a problem, because I don't think Michigan's the only one doing this. They're not the only ones trying to pick up signs. They're not the only ones that are trying to get an edge up on everything. The difference is they were caught. And so what needs to be done, I don't know, because I don't feel that it is really cheating. However, there's a lot of coaches out there that are talking about it being unethical. So is it unethical to watch game film? Is it unethical to watch the tendencies of teams? If they line up in this formation, they do this. Is that unethical? What's the difference? Yeah, you're getting the signs. You more than likely know what the play is going to be. One way to fix it: change your signs. Send plays out with a player. Give everybody wristbands. Call a play. It's not hard to do. It's something that I don't see why it should be hard to do. Don't make it difficult. And stop throwing a fit because Michigan was, stretching the rules, so to speak. But again, I see this as scouting. He videotaped it. Big deal. He could have handwritten it. Would that have made a difference? If they're watching the signs, It's apparently unethical. You send plays in for a reason, or used to. Used to be, you didn't have these no huddle offenses. You would send plays in. What now? Everybody's mad because people are picking up or doing things to try and catch a signal, to try and get an edge for their football team. Again, I don't know what the Big Ten plans to do. I don't know what they plan on doing with it. I don't see that this is a big deal. This is something, like I said, other teams are probably doing it. Michigan just got caught. And personally, I don't know that it's that big of a deal. One way to fix it: the opponents of Michigan, change how you're doing your signs. Change the way you are doing your signs. Just because Michigan has found a way around it to catch you doesn't mean it's wrong. The whole sign stealing thing, you give signs for a reason, right? To try and keep the other team from figuring out what you're doing, to get a faster pace going, things like that. Pitchers do it. Baseball, pitchers get a sign. The Astros stealing signs, the whole thing with that, I don't understand it. You give a sign for a reason. If you're going to do the signs, change them. Change them up. You change them up in baseball, or they should be. So this should be no different. Why are you using the same signs over and over and over and over and over again? Someone's going to catch on to it, and they're going to figure out what you're doing. So that's my 2 cents worth. If you have a similar opinion, leave comments down below. If you totally disagree with me, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I will try and respond to your comments as they come in. And thank you for joining me here on the Sports Story College Football Edition.